Yo, what is good? My anime people, what is good? To be fair, this show has me optimistic about what they're ultimately going to do with the team after rescuing her. Of course, Wines is going to be in a hell of a predicament finding out that she was saved by the three people she kind of doesn't care about, right? I feel like she's still gonna allow herself to not really uh, do whatever they just tell her to do. But seeing that Ruby can't do this whole thing by herself, it makes sense with the elaborate steps that the curse is taking to make sure, um, even if one person's in there, it feels almost impossible because of how much control and how much ways they can snuff out like different people that aren't supposed to be around. So, if that is the case, having more of them, like Ruby was saying, would be that much easier to find them. But with how the girl pictures them, she gives them abilities to her actual thoughts or like to what's replicated in the dream. So even though all of the stuff is backwards for Ruby, uh, other people got really powerful things like a claw that can pretty much never stop reaching, or the girl can punch down a tree with barely using any effort with her gauntlets on. So there's a lot of good things for them, unlike Ruby, whose stuff is completely backwards and she has to fight now in a backwards manner. If she wants to shoot her gun, she has to turn her sight completely backwards to do so. Which is funny because the ice girl has seen Ruby fight, so it just goes to show you that she just disrespects her that much more. It's like, oh, she uses this backwards abomination. um, the thing that's really got me curious though is what she's going to actually take from this, right? Or like, is this capable of being a reoccurring situation? Stuff like that is more or less what I'm curious about. But it feels as if once this is over, it probably will never be brought up again outside of just using it against her for when they all saved her life and she owes them something or along those lines. I don't really see them mentioning this that much though, but the one small detail I did like from the tank of the other team, of course, since he's a tank, I'm being biased. Uh, I love that he wanted to be the one that was trapped instead of her, right? Like, even though they're not in a group, he still felt enough sympathy to be like, if it was me, I have all these great people around me. I probably would get out again, even though he's already been trapped, which strengthens the point of how nice he is. He's already been trapped in that situation, but he would rather it be him than the people he's seeing out in the real world, which is really nice. But maybe there's other motives behind it, and he's trying really hard to stand out for whatever reason. The one person that's noticing it the most is the girl that this Ice Queen wanted to be with in the first place on a team because she's so popular and has potential to be number one. She wanted to be on the best person's team, and hence why she sees all the other members on the team as just like lowly dogs or annoying people, is because she wanted to be in the position that they're in, so she hates them for stealing that spot. Overall, this show has ridiculous amount of potential and the animation's gorgeous, but the characters aren't exactly for me, like their personalities and stuff. I can see them growing on me in time, but that's a big if for how like Ruby kind of carries herself. I don't know. I haven't been into these kind of characters for a little bit, but it's gotten stronger over time because there's so many other archetypes that these characters could be, It's just that this one is still very popular. The whiny, sad, or like always kind of, high pitched about every single thing that they're frustrated about or sad about, or everything's just high pitch. There's no like, she just kind of gets quieter. It's more like, like, okay, okay, we get it. That's your character. I got it. Sorry. But regardless, I am looking forward to seeing how they figure this out. Hope you all have an awesome one, and I'll definitely talk to you in the next one. Take care. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and leave a comment if I didn't talk about something that you wanted to talk about. I'll greatly talk to you about it there. So take care. Peace.